I'm back. I've been working on the C4 transmission for the 66 Mustang. It's been a challenge. I've not done a lot of transmissions, so matter of fact, to be honest with you, this is like my third one I've ever worked on. So they are a mystery, but if you got a little bit of knowledge and a manual, you can get it done. I would recommend that you get the manual first, read through it, and then I would recommend that you tear it down before you order any parts. On this one in particular, there were several parts in the overhaul kit that I didn't need, but I went ahead and put them in anyway. You would be ahead to just tear it down, separate it, figure out what you need. Maybe you do need to order a overhaul kit or something like that, but just kind of a word to the wise. So I ordered the overhaul kit and ended up having to order some thrust washers and bearings and stuff like that. So save you a little bit on shipping and stuff just to buy everything at once that you think you might need after you tear it down. The other tip I got for you is have a lot of small containers, like the little lunch meat trays, old plastic cups. Keep all your parts together, separated. Just don't throw them in one bucket. And you can kind of separate them out by category, or I probably could have got away with just a couple of thrust washers, a couple of bearings, and the new O-rings for the servos. And I probably could have done this for $60 instead of a couple of hundred. So anyway, this video is the tear down, clean up, inspection. Appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please hit the like button and subscribe. Getting close to retirement. I need some more subscribers to fuel my retirement income. Appreciate you watching, and hope you enjoy the videos. See you next time. Man, this transmission was really dirty. Look at all the grease, the years of build-up and everything on it. It was pretty cold when I started doing this, so we ended up scraping as much off as I could. You know, we had a warm day. I got the grandkids out, and we pressure washed the heck out of it, and still didn't get it clean. Used all kinds of solvents and detergents, and this is a 3,500 pound pressure washer with a pencil tip on it, and it still was really tough to get cleaned up. Take plenty of pictures as you're taking things apart. Here's the transmission code for mine, matched up perfectly, so I knew what I had anyway. Okay, I don't know when the last time this was apart, but here we go. Here's a picture of the primary throttle valve. I just wanted to document how it came out. That's the vacuum module, hooks up to that. Okay, here's the tail shaft and the distributor module, just getting ready to take it all apart, and just documenting everything, where everything was at. I think I had a little bit of trouble getting that one. Okay, taking the valve body out. The valve body is mechanically fixed to your shift lever, and your throttle valve. So when you put it back together, you got to make sure you get those shafts lined up, and I'll go through that when we do the assembly part. But for the teardown and everything, you can just kind of tilt it back and those pins will slide out. This is the intermediate band. I was showing the location of the struts that go from the servo to the band. There's one on the other side. I didn't get that picture taken, but this is the intermediate band, and don't lose those pieces. They're about $20 a set on eBay, and they're used. So just checking out the intermediate band here, and I'll end up replacing that on the assembly part. There's a couple of snap rings in this transmission. This one is a little bit of a booger to get out, but I got it out. Didn't look as easy as what the video makes it appear to be. Yeah, this is the reverse band. It's a little bit of a booger to get out. I'm going to end up reusing this band in the assembly. It looked pretty good shape, had a lot of material left on it. Okay, this is the governor distributor housing. Pulling the shaft out there. The tubes you see there supply oil to those seals, and they are a little bit of a challenge to get out. You want to be very gentle taking the distributor assembly apart. Those oil tubes are not bolted in, they're just fit in the holes. Honestly, I'm not sure how they seal, but you want to just gently wiggle them. They will come back. They do go back together easier than they come apart, especially once you figure out how they work. But be gentle, don't bend them. Yeah, I recorded this short video just so I'd have some kind of remembrance of how the parking paw and the spring go together. Here's the one-way clutch. Matter of fact, I didn't even take this apart. I just cleaned it up real good and blew it out with air. Okay, wrapping up here, I wanted to kind of show you some things I found wrong. So the intermediate and reverse band adjustment nuts, they come with a seal on them. Highly recommend you buy 2 new nuts. I think they're about $7 a piece. Everybody's got them. They're not a hard part to get. Your piston seals inside your clutch drums, highly recommend replacing them. Here's one of them. This is why. You can, they're breakable. There's no no softness left to them at all. Same with another piston seal. I actually had to break these to get them out. I couldn't get them to stretch anymore. So this is a complete one, and they just break apart. Same way with your square seals, had the same problem on the pistons with those. I believe this is the reverse servo. This is a bonded or molded steel on the unit, and so you have to buy a whole new unit. Not very expensive, 15, 20 bucks, something like that. So the other thing was the clutches. So here's the clutches, and I can't remember which one's which now, but I mean, just visually looking at them, they look pretty good. The clutches and everything look good. The steels look good. Since I went ahead and bought an overhaul kit, I put all new steels in it. So I'll kind of review some of this again in the assembly video, but wanted to kind of show you some of my inspections before I get that next video out. So anyway, I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you on the assembly videos.